welcome back to my channel. Right now, because today I'm filming a lot, but right now I am going to film my favorites for the month of June, and I'm actually in the middle of recording a video on first impressions on a foundation. So what I'm wearing right now, and right now I am super happy with it, but we will see what happens. So I'm going to jump into this and let you guys know right off the bat that today there are a lot of MAC products. Like, MAC has been killing it. So there's a lot of that in this video. But I'm going to start off with my Sephora and Nordstrom stuff and then jump into those because I'm so excited that I'm going to get too involved in it and then not want to talk about the rest. Who am I kidding? I'm still going to want to talk about the rest because I love makeup, but my favoriteest things from this month are definitely from MAC. First things first, skin, because if you don't have good skin, if you don't take care of your skin, then you're not going to have good makeup days. And I have two things that these I have not had that long, but long enough to know that I'm obsessed with them. So this one right here is from Patchology, and it's the Patchology, and it's the Flash Patch Eye Gels. So in this little guy, there are 60 eye patches, and they come, I got it all take apart. 60 gels, eye patches in here. And what they do is basically super hydrate and plump your under eye in 5 minutes. And they work. And I have amazing under eye days when I use those before I do my makeup. I could not believe it. You know, we're girls, we're emotional. And if you cry the night before and then the next day you need to look good, this will be your best friend. I'm just telling you, it is. The next thing, I have been on a search for a new vitamin C serum because I wanted something with more vitamin C in it. So I have been using the MAC Lightful C Essence Serum stuff, but now I am on this. And this is the Dennis Gross, Dr. Dennis Gross, that's a weird name, but Hydra Pure Vitamin C Brightening Serum. So this guy has, I think it's 18% vitamin C, so it's a really good amount. And so I wanted to try this, and I didn't even feel the texture or anything before I bought it. I just got it at Nordstrom, and holy crap, it feels like a primer. It kind of smooths out your skin, but it doesn't irritate my skin. So a lot of times some vitamin C serums can irritate my skin, and this one doesn't do it. So it smooths my skin, and it's offering that vitamin C. So I am in love with this. Next, I have two brushes, one high end and one super low end. I'm going to talk about the high end one first because I can't get enough of this brush, you guys. I can't deal with it. It's so soft and it's perfect. So this is from La Mer, and this is called the powder brush. I think it just says powder on here, but I'm pretty sure it's called the powder brush. So it's meant to go with the powder, which again, I know I keep talking about this, but they say they're discontinuing it, but they might be reformulating it. I don't know, but why would you bring out a brush and then discontinue the powder? But I use this not just to put on the powder. So I'm using one of my other brushes to set my makeup with that powder, but when I go back in and I buff everything out, this guy, this is what I have been looking for because I love the other brushes that I use, but it was still when I would go to buff around, I felt like I wanted something else. And this is what I was looking for. So this guy was not cheap. He was like 80 bucks, but very, very well worth it. Synthetic, it's domed, it's super soft, and I love it. Next guy was like $3, and this is from e.l.f., and this is the Flawless Concealer Brush. I don't remember why I got this, but I got it a long time ago, and I just recently started picking it up because some of the highlighters that I've been using, like the one in the Tom Ford, the Afternooner, it's a little bit of a stiffer formula, so my really soft brush doesn't get in there as well, like this guy right here. So I picked up this brush, and I started to use it, and I was like, yes. So then I was like, let me see what it does with my Anastasia ones, which again, I feel like they're a little stiffer. This really buffs your highlight in. I really like it, and you can use it when it's wet and buff. It's really, really good, and it's $3. So moving on to highlights. I wasn't super in love with the other glow kit that I got, but this new one, what is this one called? Sun Dipped? Yes, ma'am. I love this one. I use these two a whole lot, but this one right here, it's tourmaline, I think that's how you say it. But this shade, there's just something about it. It's like a purpley, pinky, I don't know, but I can wear it now because I'm a little darker, so it makes me excited. And I really like this kit. I don't use this one so much, but I can use it as an eyeshadow. You can really use all of these eyeshadows, but I really, really like this one, and I use it with that brush, and I find that I get a better application with the brush and this palette. One more highlighter, you guys. I actually hated this the very first time I used it, but now I don't because I'm a girl and I changed my mind. So this is the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. Now, the reason why I didn't like this was because at first when I put it on, I used my fingers and I felt like it just stayed and it was a stripe and I couldn't stand it and it was too much and all the things. But I changed the way. This guy, this one is, what is this one? I think it's Sunlight. Yeah, this one is Sunlight. Highlight City. So what I decided to do is kind of drop it on here, and then I take this sponge because I didn't want to mix it with my beauty blender, and I take it and I pop it on the cheeks. So much better. And the reason why I love this so much is because it's a really intense highlight that you don't always get from creams, but it blends out really well. And it doesn't crease. So I have that problem with a lot of the liquid ones. It's like after like the end of the day, I'm really creasy right here because of the emolliency of the cream highlights. This one does not do that. And also I kind of think this thing is waterproof. I went to wash my hands and ma'am, it was not coming off. I put it underneath the water and I was like, not moving. And I really had to get it off. And I mean, it comes off whenever I wash my face, but on my hand, I was surprised. I kind of think this thing is waterproof. Now we're gonna jump into my 10 million products from MAC. So just grab a seat, you know, get used to where you're at because there's a lot. So the first thing is new shadows. So MAC released more new shadows and there's going to be even more coming, so get excited. And I just picked 4. I got a lot more than 4, but I picked 4 of my favorites. I'm going to start off with my absolute favorite first because I feel like I have to. This shade right here. Moment of silence for the perfection of this shadow. This is called I'm Into It. It's a matte shade and it's like a reddened brown perfect color. That's it right there. Let me build it up a little bit. Yes, honey. And then the next one I got is called Zinc Blue. This right here. All of my favorites are the matte ones. I love matte shadows the most. It's very good. And then the other 2 are super duper bright. I have Never Say Never. This one makes my heart happy. This one with I'm Into It. Oh, yes. So it's like a pinky red. And then this one here is called News Flash. And this is like an orange shade. I love these colors, you guys. How much fun are those? I love them. The next thing I have been loving is also an eyeshadow, but it's a different form. This is a soft serve eyeshadow. This is limited edition, but it is still available now. It is like this moussey texture. This is it right here. This one is called Plead Guilty. If you kind of rub it in, you'll get like a shiny, glittery look. Then you can also pack it on to be a little bit more intense. They're super duper duper pretty, and you could honestly use this as a really pretty glittery highlight if you wanted to. And yeah, they have a ton of shades, but this one in particular I was obsessed with. All right, now my last few favorites are all lipsticks. So let's get, this guy is Ablaze, and you saw this in one of my last tutorials. This one's limited, but the rest of them aren't. This shade right here is like the perfect coral tone for me, and it is a matte shade, and I have been wearing this guy so much. This was from the Blue Nectar collection. This one. This is what I have been asking MAC for so long. This is called Really Me, and I kept saying, I feel like we need a kind of grayish purple nude shade, which seems to be the trend right now. And this is it. It is also a matte, and this is called Really Me. You can see it on my Instagram. I wore it with a smoky eye, and it's utter perfection. This last lipstick is gonna be a little bit crazy. It is literally white, a matte white shade. And no, I'm not running around with white lipstick on. However, I've got to tell you, this is the best thing to make an instant ombre lip, and that is what I have been using it for. So putting it in the center of any lipstick after you've done it, it is instant ombre, and it's so easy, and I love that. So it's just a convenience kind of thing. It's just, you don't need 3 different shades of pink, you just need your white lipstick. And that one is called Frosting. One more thing, you guys, this is not new, but I love these things so much, and I talked about it when I was doing my 4th of July look, but I want you guys, everybody, to know that these are now permanent at MAC, and these are the Dazzle shadows that everybody went crazy over. All of them are coming, and they're kind of slowly trickling in, so not all of them that are there yet, but they will be. But my 2 favorite shades are I Like to Watch and Boom Boom Room. You guys have seen me do tutorials with these, but you know, it sucked to do it because people would be like, it's not, you know, I can't get my hands on it, it's limited. And I know. This one is a goldish kind of green, I don't know, it's freaking pretty, that's what it is. And then Boom Boom Room, like I said, I do have tutorials using both of these, but I'm so excited about this. I cannot wait to be able to really use them more in tutorials because that's my favorite kind of glitter to use. It's just easy and it's not as messy. So yeah, I'm super, super, super excited about that, if I have not said it enough. Anywho, that is it for, oh, no! Couldn't talk about this case though. Yes, the Lemmy case. I almost forgot about it. I love that for a selfie. You get the perfect selfie in every light. It dims, it flashes. I don't know what you're going to use the flashing light for, but whatever. I love this. I know it's like the Kim Kardashian and all this stuff. I don't care. It is a good case, and it's perfect lighting. Lumi. Anywho, I really am done now, and I will see you guys in my next video, probably where I'm talking about this foundation. I don't know if it's going to be before or after. Either way, I'm rambling, and I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!